All right, welcome back to episode 84. And I think we need to make a clear distinction of what is and isn't playing on the server. AFK, repairing tools, mining trees, just general mind-numbing. Most people watch other videos while they're doing it, kind of material acquisition, not technically playing. Placing the blocks, building things, adventuring, taking on dungeons, yes, that is playing the game. So I think from now on, after this episode forth, we're not going to be showing too much mind-numbing mining and gathering of materials, but this series needs to move forward a little bit faster than it currently is. Not that we're in a rush to complete the game or anything. We've already beaten the dragon and gotten the Elytras and all of the good stuffs and the things and built the base. But, it's taken 20, 30 episodes to get to this point with the base, just with the progress in the base. We don't even have any farms to show for it. I mean, we have an iron farm. It's over there. It's ugly as shit, but it's there. And manual tree farming. As much as I enjoy it, most people don't. And this series needs to live. So, yeah, the clear distinction here is if it's mind-numbing and people will tune out, then we're not going to be showing it on screen anymore. And if it involves actually placing blocks, going on adventures, or building, then yeah, that's going to be on camera. So if I have to go repair my tools at the mob grinder, I'm just going to be repairing my tools. I'm not actually taking anything out of the mob grinder itself. Sound fair? Glad we had this talk. Let me know in the comments if you have any objections to that, and I will read them before I do my next week's recording. And yeah, we'll go forward together. We'll see how this series progresses. For now, I have a metric butt ton of spruce. Nearly an entire row of full stacks right there. You see how many saplings I have in here. Now, if I can get back into first person view, you see I have nearly 2 full stacks of saplings just from that. And then add in 5 and almost 75%. It's like 73%, if anything, of a stack. So we're going to say 14 and 3/4 because 9 and 3/4 was taken. And we're going to make 55 more hoppers. In order to do that, I need to turn these into chests first. That's 32. 48. And 56. Okay. So the rest of these need to be. I think I'll have more than enough to do this. Yes, I will have more than enough. Okay, that covers all of the hoppers for the chests, and I'll have an additional one just for funsies. And then the rest of these need to be the chests. I need about 6 full stacks, so all of these need to become chest. So that's going to be a bit time consuming with a slightly full inventory. Bit less time consuming than it would have been on a Java world. So thankfully Bedrock's a tad more forgiving. It's 2.5, 1.5. I can do math. I choose not to. It's difference. There's the 2. See, I was just looking into the future. I could see the 2 in front of me. Okay. So, 4, 5, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4. 33. Alright, that should be all of the chests, right? 64. There's 3 hoppers for each. The one that goes into that, that, and that. That goes on there. Then all of those. And for each of the hoppers, there needs to be 2 chests. So 1, 2, and 3 sets. Yes. So I have all the chests I need, all the hoppers I need, all those I need. These are for the shears. That's going to take way, way too many of these to do. And I don't have any shulkers. So I don't need to go tree mining anything else currently. I do need a metric ton of sand, so if I find a desert, which I had to have found a desert somewhere to get all of those. Where did I find the desert? I also have a dune trim, so clearly I found a desert somewhere. Let's take all of these out of the chest that's for the farm only. I'm not gonna need any other redstone bits for this farm. These are for the shears, that's for the actual redstone portions, that's for the collection system. And I can actually just shove these on the bottom. That can go up here for now. The rest is just block choice. I am gonna need some leaves and some buckets. So let's go ahead and make those buckets. Turn those into water buckets. We'll do that. Top off, top off. Turn you into those, make a spot. This is gonna have 2 doors, but I have some doors pre-made. Maybe I should hold off on these and make them shovels, honestly. So these right here are purely for the farm. Go ahead and organize some of this by getting rid of the saplings. Which means they go in here. Good. Where's my redstone? Redstone? Redstone. I didn't have enough rails, so I'm glad I had enough to make more. Food. 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 Don't need to bring those with me. I've got plenty of these, plenty of coal. That was from the llamas. Just so I don't lose track of them, you're gonna go in here. Fix this. Okay, that'll work. And then I just come down here. Oh, wasting a rocket. I can tell what farm that's for. Now I need to get some shulker boxes. So I guess I should go to the end this time, because I need at least 3 additional shulker boxes. Then there's the actual farm itself. And there's the block choice. I don't want to just use whatever I have on hand. I want it to look good. But I can tell you from experience, I'm not using bricks. It takes literally weeks, real world weeks, to gather that much brick. And no thank you. I did it once, I don't want to do it again. So I'm going to use something else. And not dirt. Or wood. Honestly, I could just make it stone brick and then wrap it with something else later if I want to make the exterior look a little bit different. It just has to work. But I also do want things to look nice. That's why I did this base up. The base looks really nice. Really nice. I am missing a couple of things, but otherwise it looks really nice. And I'm actually going to go install a couple of those things because I have extra stuff on me. So I need 4 of those. That should be enough. So if I want to make things look nice, I'm going to make them look nice. Yeah, because of the way I built this, I can't just... Yeah. That's fine. Storage-wise, this is a much bigger base. At least from the amount of chests I've put into it, and it will look good. I also kind of like doing this. This actually works. I can tell you, though, that with the sheep, I'm not going to have little holes poking in for things to try to kill them, so it's going to have to be solid stone bricks, if any stone. And my pick here doesn't have efficiency yet. I don't think I can give it efficiency. I think it's just kind of stuck with what it's got. Alright. Well, oop. Get rid of the other stuff. Actually, I prefer to have the stuff that I'm guaranteed gonna use, and I didn't realize I had that on me. But it's literally called shulker-proof vests, so that really kind of tells me I need to make a shulker farm. Which is part of the reason I'm doing this. Here. Nice landing. That kind of hurt, but you know what? It's fine. Maybe I can do 2 trees. Or maybe not. That's fine. I can always just fly around and grab the other one later. But I do need a bunch of this for the waterways to keep the grass from not being grass. Or at least to increase the efficiency of it, because if it has water, it's going to turn back into grass faster. What was that? Okay, that was just a sheep. I thought that was a skelly horse for some reason. Like, we did have some thunderstorms around here, but let's hope that isn't a thing. I mean, they can't kill my villagers, but they can still be a nuisance. Yeah, it's just a little baby white sheep. It's fine. False alarm, it's just a floof. Sweater in the making. Side project. This will actually benefit the shulker farm as well. And that one requires mostly slabs, buttons, little soul sand, some trapdoors. Primarily leaf, actually. Spruce has a bunch of leaves, which is why I'm using it. Well, for the leaves currently. That's why I'm using it. That's not why I used it in the first place, because it would take way too long to get a 1x1 tree to produce enough logs for all of those chests. I would still need to use some for chest, minecart hopper, and that's not bad. All of that from one unenchanted shears. That's not bad. And that's not including the stuff that fell out of my reach that I couldn't bring. No sense in wasting these here saplings. No, chicken, you can't eat my bed. It's not good for you. Can I sneakily... Oh, I could have. I landed on it. Can I do it again? Sometimes you have to make your own fun. Oh, got it. Nice. Where'd it go? Is it on top of the tree? Did I pick it up? The world may never know. Oh, it's on top of the tree. I see it. Cool. Sapling. Give me my prize. Yeah, that's not bad. Now, the one thing I don't like about this design is it only works on Bedrock. The design that I go for does not work on Java because they can, for some unknown reason, still teleport onto Leaf, which is the bullshit. Just saying, they shouldn't be able to teleport on things on one version and not on another. Not that I want them to reverse parity me. I don't want them to make it so they no longer have the inability to teleport onto Leaf on Bedrock. I want them to make it so they can't do it on Java. That way we can make this design and it'll be just as effective and cheaper. Instead of having to do butt tons of scaffolding and weird mechanics. Yeah, that's what I was doing. I was trying to wear out those shears so I could pick all these up and not waste anything. That's what we're gonna go with. Why are you stalking me? Jungle saplings and a pumpkin. You can die. Join your friend in the afterlife. Oh, well, I didn't do that. He just burned to death. Suppose technically I helped him burn to death, but he still burned to death. Okay. That should be plenty. I am going to need to get another couple of buckets for that farm. So that'll go in there. Feel like that should be enough leaves for what I need. Let's convert these into slab. That also should be enough slab. Then I'm gonna need a lot of buttons. So we're gonna do that. Make a whole stack of buttons. That should be plenty of buttons. And 1, 2, 2. Yeah, that should be enough. So it's 2 for the bottom on each side. And I'm gonna use buttons to line the top. That means I can do 4 just with those alone. Okay. And then I need at least 2 mine carts. Otherwise, they're going to be annoying as sin. Gonna need a bunch of glass, so they won't be able to teleport onto it. Also need to go ahead and make... Let's just go ahead and turn the rest of that into those. 2, 2, 1, 2. Now we're just gonna do that. Turn the rest into you. And I actually am going to need to do this. And then spruce fence, which is required. Make 4 cells. Then I need to make more mine carts. Those are the double chests for them. And I'm gonna be 1 iron short. That's annoying. I'm gonna be short quite a bit more than that, actually. So instead of using it on that, I was out there mining out trees. Let's see how much this has actually done. That's better. Alright. Thankfully, stairs don't hurt. Okay, so... Only gonna need 8 of those. Nope. 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 Yes. Nope. 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 But yes. 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 I'm not crazy. You're crazy. What are you talking Well, that did not solve my problem at all, did it? Eh. Do I have one more fence? Because I'm actually going to need one more. Ooh, I do have fence. Because I have nowhere else to put you, you can just go right in there. Fence. Okay, that covers that. Actually, I'm going to move you here because I need a bunch of mine carts. 1, 2, 1, 2. Hmm. That's enough for 6 of them. Take that out. There we go. That will cover all 8 of them. And while they're in these, they're not going to be teleporting around. This is for this collection setup. Move this over. Okay. I'm gonna need more shulker shells before I can do that. Oh, the irony. The absolute irony. Well, yeah, gonna go right there. Okay. Now you can see kind of where I was working. Has this been updatable? Updatable? That's not a word. That's not even remotely a word. We're gonna act like it's a word. Okay. Eventually, I will get this completely filled in, but that's gonna have to wait another week. This week we did material acquisition, and next week is going to be hopefully starting to work on a couple of farms. Because it's going to take quite a few episodes to get that wool farm up and running. Did most of the material gathering for it. It's just picking a block choice, and it's most likely going to be stone, which means I have to do a bunch of mining and grinding, which is tedious, mindless work that nobody wants to see. Which I'll probably start doing a little bit later. And then we have to do quite a bit more grinding for the shulker farm, and I have to go fly to the end, which I will actually be doing on camera, so nobody has to miss anything. But first, I'm going to get some stuff done off camera, like grinding out that stone for the stone bricks and repairing my tools, which will have to be first. But thank you all for watching this week's episodes. Episode 84 at this point, almost to 100. Almost. Let me know in the comments if you guys are still down for watching a vanilla, no mods, or add-ons world, because this is going pretty steadily at this point. If you would like to see some add-ons, I do have a couple I would love to add, but we're not trying to do that currently, so yeah, just let me know in the comments what you think, how this is going. You think we can improve things as a team effort, audience and moi? But for right now, that'll do. Have a wonderful rest of your week, and I will see you next Tuesday. Bye.